Hi, my name is Nick Bates, and I am a deacon in the ELCA and director of the Hunger Network in Ohio. We're an ecumenical ministry that works to end hunger in Ohio by addressing the root causes of poverty through advocacy. I want to say thank you to you and everyone else for your ongoing support of our shared ministry at the Hunger Network. If 2020 has taught us anything, it is that we need to be ready for the unexpected. This year, we have had a pandemic, fire, tornadoes, killer bees. And do you all remember when Bloomberg was running for president? Yeah, that was this year too. Your past support for our shared ministry at HNO allowed us to be well positioned this year to respond to the COVID-19 global pandemic. And it allowed us to advocate for those who are hungry in our communities. We have all had to adapt over the past 6 months. Some of us have only needed small adaptations, while others' worlds continue to be completely upended, and every morning is waking up to a very stressful situation. Our advocacy strategies had to exist, but the bulk of our work has continued on as it did before. We have had to switch meetings from one-on-one in-person meetings to being digital and online like everybody else. But we continue to strive for that ultimate goal that all Ohioans will receive their daily bread and have full stomachs every night. But we noticed while our advocacy efforts had to change, everyone else was changing too, including many direct service providers who are providing the food on the ground. Congregational social ministries like food pantries and clothing closets had to shift to parking lot no contact distributions. Some congregations began to provide free internet in their parking lots so that students could come and study and parents could apply for benefits or a new job, which all require internet access to be able to do. And other congregations had to transition from in-person meals to takeout and to-go services. Now, while all these changes were happening very, very quickly in March and April, legislative leaders, school personnel, and others were trying to get a picture of what was going on in the community and how they should respond to support people doing good work. So as an advocacy organization, we had feet in both worlds. We had relationships with legislators and relationships with those food pantries. So we conducted a survey of over 100 social ministry organizations throughout the state. We gathered data, we processed it, we put out a report to help guide policymakers and other advocates on the needs of their community. Advocacy is about helping people to understand the real needs of the community so that we can collectively try to figure out answers and solutions to address the problems. The sad reality is that the hardship for many of our neighbors is nothing new. But now more people see it. More people are experiencing it. Need is up and revenues are down. Even though we have a booming stock market and home values are going up across the country, while at the same exact time many families are struggling to put dinner on their table and afford rent payments on the first of the month. This pandemic has only made it worse. As people of faith, it is not about left or right for us. Instead, it is about how do we make sure that our neighbor has their daily bread. What is 2021 going to bring? I'm not even going to try to guess. But I can tell you that we will be there ready to advocate and speak up with hungry Ohioans, to follow their lead, to amplify their voices, so that we can make sure that all are fed. Your financial support and prayers are what equip us to do this ministry in the world. Thank you once again from the bottom of my heart, and God bless.